Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to knit this beautiful leftover yarn hat. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're going to need to make it. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my video in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you'll find the English version, and also I have some playlists. All the ones that have the name in English, they're all my English. To make this hat, I'm gonna use these two leftover yarn. These ones are from the little crop top cardigan that I did. This is magenta, this is true gray. Both of them are Bernat Premium, 100% acrylic, medium 4, and I have 46 gram, 42 gram. I'm gonna make one ball from the two of them to work with the two of them at the same time. I'm gonna need a marker, 2-size needle, a 6.5 millimeter for the border. This bamboo 7 millimeter. Long time I don't work with bamboo, but the only ones that I have 7 millimeter are this one. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissor and a measurement tape. Another thing that you're gonna need, and this is optional, is a pom-pom and a button to secure the pom-pom. And I made the one ball, and this is the leftover. I have 85 grams in here with the two colors together, and this one was extra because I have a little extra of the magenta. Now I'm gonna cast on our stitches. Now we're gonna leave a tail long enough to cast on 60 stitches plus 1 to close the circumference. So you're gonna come here and you're gonna wrap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 and 20, 40. Fold it one more time. That will give you 60 plus 61 and a little bit extra for the tail to loose. You're gonna do slip knot. And you're going to start casting on your 61 stitches. The good thing about this is that you can use any leftover yarn that you have, two colors that you like. Well, they look good together, and make these hats. Easy, fast, and warm. So when I have my 61 stitches, I will meet you here. Here I have my 61 stitches. Now I'm going to close the circumference. And I still have to do a knot to secure the yarn. But I'm going to close first. You're going to slip your stitch from the left hand needle to the right hand needle. Make sure that you grab the two strands. And you're going to hold it tight here, that way it don't come out, and you're gonna lose the last stitch that you did, number 61, and you're gonna pass it over, and you're gonna pull the working yarn. You're gonna flip it over, and you're gonna tie it together these two ends very tight. That way you close the circumference. There we go. Now you're going to pass the stitch over. And you see it's nice and tight in here. You're going to place your marker and you're ready to work. We're going to work a 1x1 rib for 1.5 to 2 inches, or a 2x2 rib, depend on the one that you want to do. I like to do 1x1. So you're going to knit 1 per 1. Knit 1 per 1. I like 1x1 rib because they stretch, but when they stretch, they keep their form. I found that the 2x2 tend to stretch more. so I like to do one by one. So you're gonna work from 1.5 to 2 inches. I don't wanna count the round. I'm just gonna guide myself by measurement. That's why I recommend measurement tape for this hat. I finished the first round and I'll continue, and the second one is exactly the same, working the stitches as you see them. You're gonna net the nets and purl the purls until you have the desired length for the border. Here I have the 2 inches. Now I'm gonna change needle size. I'm gonna work with my 7mm and I'm gonna net all the stitches. I remove the marker because in this one I don't want to need it. If you don't have a 7mm netting needle, you can continue with a 6.5. I finished that round. Now I'm going to continue just with net the entire hat until you have 9 inches. So it's very easy and very fast because we are working with thick yarn and bigger size needle, and any beginner can make these hats very easy, especially with circular needle. But if you want to make this with a straight needle, you can do that as well. You'll cast on 60 stitches, and then with the 6.5mm netting needle you will do your border, and then you'll change needle size, and then you will work net in the right side, purl on the wrong side. So you have the length, and then after you leave a tail to close the top and sew the side, and you have a hat. So it's very easy. So I will net, and I will measure here. And like that, you're going to continue netting until you have the length. And you never know what the hat is going to look like, because sometimes you'll have more stitches of magenta and less of the gray, sometimes more gray and less magenta, and so on. So that depends of the position of the yarn when you are doing this. This is what I've done so far, and look like this. So depend on the position of the strand, and the top is the color that the stitch will be. So for example, you see this one is magenta in the front. When I net a stitch, that will be a magenta stitch, and you see it's magenta again, that will be a magenta in the next round. So in this one I can see that Usually the magenta is more in the front than the gray because you see more magenta than gray. But I absolutely love the combination of these two colors. So I'll continue working, and then so far six inches exactly. I need 3 more to go. So here I have my 9 inches, and I'm cutting it very close. This is what I have left. So it looks like this. I absolutely love it. I love the color combination as well. It looks amazing and very warm. So now I'm gonna do 1 round of the crease with a little bit that I have left. I'm gonna do 2 together, 2 together, 2 together. I'm gonna pass a leftover yarn all the way around, tie it, loose the tail, and we have a beautiful hat. And remember, this is all leftover yarn, so you can use any leftover yarn and make tons of hats. So now I'm gonna do 2 together. At the end I will have 30 stitches, and you don't have to have a round of the crease if you don't have enough yarn. You just can close those 6 stitches on the top, but I like to do 1 of the crease, at least 1. Look how close I was just to run out of the gray. Very close. So now I'm gonna even this up, cut the extra magenta that I have, and then I will grab the tapestry needle, pass it through a couple of times, secure the yarn, and we're done our hat. So I decided to place a pom-pom. I bought these ones at Michael, I think last year or the year before. The years are going by so fast. So I'm gonna place a pom-pom in the top, and to do that I'm gonna set this button in the inside, not right in the center, to the side, that way through the little hole that I passed my nail here, that way it wasn't closed completely. I can pass the elastic and wrap it around and have a pom-pom in the top. Well, this is the leftover. I was cutting it quite close to the end. But I absolutely love this hat. I'm gonna use tons of my leftover yarn to create these hats. They make fantastic, very warm Christmas gift. And with this pom-pom, I look amazing. Place a tag there. And you can make it any size you like. You just have to do less. If you use the same type size needles, you cast on less stitches. For a smaller size hat, you can do 58, 56, 54, 52, depend on the size hat that you want to do. For example, if I do one for William, that he's 4, I will do like 56 stitches with the same size needle, and that will fit him, but a smaller, shorter, and it will be perfect. So you can use any 2 leftover yarn. They look amazing. So I hope you guys like it, and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make any hat or any of my designs and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family. That way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you a happy, beautiful day. Bye.